Tzipi, thank you so much for joining us at Shoptalk 2023. We're honored to be a partner with Mirakl for 6 or 7 years now. Great solution. You've done a great job in your former role as EVP of Customer Success, and congratulations on your new role of GM APAC and Global Delivery, is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Thank you, Tom, and thank you for your partnership. It's exciting to be working with you and in NORAM for such a long time, and now to kind of expand our relationships and partnership across the globe. So thank you.
That's great. I think we're working on Mirakl marketplaces in North America, South America, Europe, and Asia. So we'll have to add your new geography of Australia to our target list as well.
Definitely, Australia and Asia. So there's a lot of exciting momentum there, a lot of re-platforming, and it will be great to to have a partner like you with our experience and knowledge of implementation of Mirakl to kind of join us. So it will be great.
And in your past role as EVP of Customer Success, you obviously had a lot of great successes. 400 customers. We heard from a couple of them here at Shoptalk, Liverpool and Best Buy. Can you talk about them or some of the other customer successes of Mirakl that you're most proud of?
Yes, yes, we heard from Best Buy yesterday. I think the exciting thing is it's 7th year and growing year over year with the marketplace share and successes. What we heard Thierry yesterday sharing that they insisting from the beginning on quality over quantity, and that's really a sentiment into what we sharing with all our customers. Curated marketplace is a very successful strategy and is something that is extremely valuable. Today, Best Buy Canada has more than 96% of products, marketplace products, on their e-commerce, and it's an amazing success to Thierry and Sherry and the team. We heard also from Liverpool, from Antonino, and what we know that marketplace is 41% of their business today. So again, it's these successes. It's not. It's a lot of hard work of extraordinary teams and people globally, but definitely sentiment to the Mirakl platform and the support that it brings them to grow their businesses.
Yeah, great successes. I remember Terry talking at the Mirakl Summit a couple of years ago, saying how they started as a retailer that was going to try out a marketplace 6-7 years ago, and now they consider themselves a marketplace upon which they are one of the sellers. And you said only 4% of the products on their site are Best Buy Canada products, right? First party.
Exactly.
That's amazing transformation of a major retailer, a multi-billion-dollar retailer.
Can't agree more.
So on the successes, Mirakl has published a total GMV of $6 billion, which is amazing that you enable that much additional sales for your clients. What could a large retailer or B2B company expect as GMV on their marketplace? Are there some examples without giving names?
I think without giving names, what we see is we have over 35 customers that do more than 100 million GMV and growing year over year. The potential is enormous, and it's not just the marketplace, it's even dropship products that they could bring on to, or sellers that they could bring on, and it is something that we're enabling them to build as their business is growing. So definitely a huge growth and a huge opportunity to transform their businesses. I think it's not just about, and we'll talk soon about our growth solutions, but it's definitely not just about launching a new marketplace. It is transforming their business, and we are the partners of choice, and of course, McFadyen is helping them in that journey as well.
Yeah, we're excited to have launched over a dozen Mirakl marketplaces. It's great. But that number is pretty amazing. Over 35 of your clients have added over $100 million of GMV. Yeah. Who wouldn't like to start a project to add another 100 million of GMV to their business?
No, I totally can't agree more. So, and it's, of course, GMV is the one most important thing, but customer experience, potentially omni-channel solutions, which again, Liverpool is one of the examples that they're sharing. This could bring a lot of value to the customer journey, helping with returns, helping with easy delivery. There's a huge amount of change that could bring into the business and better customer experience.
And that says nothing about the data you get, the immense amount of data that marketplaces generate for organizations.
For sure.
Part of the reason that Mirakl is so successful at enabling this additional GMV is Mirakl Connect and the sellers as a service. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, we recently launched Seller as a Service. What we want to make sure that if there are companies that need support in growing the seller base and having a team that has the experience of onboarding sellers or vendors into the dropship, we could help them and support them. So it's something that we see more and more companies are interested in, and definitely with everything that we're developing in Mirakl Connect, fast track onboarding, it is something that we are able to help them first launch fast, but two, very important in the run phase and in the growth phase to achieve the growth that they're looking for. In terms of the core categories, in terms of the other adjacent categories, but definitely to bring what their customers are looking on the marketplaces or on the dropship solutions.
And it's a quick way to add sellers and SKU count, and the pre-vetting, like the KYC, AML, know your customer, anti-money laundering, all those regulations that you have to vet your sellers. So it's great that you do that.
Yeah, and that vetting and curation, as we said, is key, and we want the growth, but not to disrupt anything, and to maintain that curation.
Right. Marketplace operators can certainly still bring on one-by-one sellers or use a third-party vendor, aggregation network, a van like a channel advisor or so forth. But there's so many, there's thousands or 10,000 sellers, something like that in Mirakl Connect, which is amazing.
It is amazing, and it's growing fast. We have a large team that's focused on that, and definitely this is one of the services that we want to bring to all our operators.
So Mirakl pioneered the concept of your own vendor aggregation network, and many, half a dozen at least other new features, benefits, probably dozens if you look at the smaller features that Mirakl has brought to market. Can you talk about some of those?
First one is the Mirakl Ads. We know that retail media business is growing, and what we want to make sure that our customers are able to add all the 3P sellers and products into the Mirakl Ad solution. Again, we want to make sure that journey for the seller will be easy in terms of leveraging the solution, and it's only the beginning. We see that the solution helps growing, of course, the 1P product, but the 3P, and give the right product to the right customer at the right time. So that's the first one. Of course, we have the Mirakl Payout, which is payment solutions, because as you grow your marketplace and number of sellers and different currencies that you need to pay the different sellers and international sellers, we want to help our customers to not have roadblocks when they're growing their assortments, the categories, and all of that. And that solution is definitely will support them. And then last but not least, and a very important addition to our company, which we announced last year, is Target to Sell. Again, to help bring the organization and the right information and to the customers, and of course personalization, to make sure that they find the right products when they're searching, and especially when now they have a few millions products, we need them to find the right solution at the right time in the journey.
And Mirakl Payout really is unique in that it enables some fintech type offerings to marketplace operators as well, not necessarily having to depend on third parties for that, but really differentiating the services available to their sellers and the customers too.
And let's not even forget, because you've been a partner in delivering a lot of marketplaces project, what we know that the Mirakl Payout will help reduce the time for go live, and because it's embedded into our solution, so it's reduced all that difficult time to embed payment solutions and to do a lot of testing. So it's definitely something that we looking forward to partner with you when we go live.
Absolutely, and especially cross-border, a lot of opportunity, but also a lot of challenge in that payout scenario. So Mirakl's been known as the marketplace leader for 12 years. Everybody knows Mirakl does marketplaces great. And you've also had capabilities to do dropship for a long time, but not as many people know about that. It's integrated into the platform. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, excellent question. It is something that definitely we see more and more operators, especially here in the US, in Australia, in the UK, have a lot of dropship solutions already, or still maintaining the need to launch a dropship business. And we, as you've mentioned, we had that solution, and we had customers doing it since 2013, I think. But now it is something that we are very proud that it's integrated into the solution. It is easy for any operator to be able to manage the two business platforms together side by side, and to find the right seller to be onboarded either on a marketplace or on a dropship. We keep on, as we're doing a lot of releases and new features every year, we keep growing the capabilities of the platform, of the dropship platform, and we see more and more customers now leveraging that and launching our solution. So we see a very good kind of sentiment in the market after we kind of sharing all our all the new features that we've released.
That's great. We define the first three stages of the marketplace maturity model as first-party commerce, the traditional pipeline business. Yep. Second is dropship. Minor incremental improvement on still a pipeline business, not yet a platform, but still a critical part of business. And stage 3 is the 3P marketplace. And with Mirakl, a retailer or B2B distributor can handle all three models: 1P, dropship, and marketplace on one platform.
Yeah, actually, and I think that's where the strength is, and the ease of the operations team to make that decision based on where they see most valuable, one, to the customers, of course, but of course from a commission perspective or seller management. So we are looking forward to launch more and more kind of hybrid solutions in the market.
Yeah, that's great. One last question for you. That's 6 years as leading customer success at Mirakl. You've seen a lot of different marketplaces, been through a lot of different projects. What advice would you give an aspiring marketplace operator?
As you know, there's many advices. Adrian and Philippe wrote a book about it, which we have a lot of customers, quoting and case studies and a lot of learning. So one, I do recommend everyone to kind of look at the book. But I do think one of the key ones, when you're starting your journey into looking into launching a dropship or a marketplace business, is to find the right SI partner, like McFadyen, of course, and with a lot of experience, the training that we constantly share with each other, and the learnings that we have. I think that could be one of the key successes for a very fast launch and a very easy kind of growth of the marketplace. So thank you for your partnership
thank you.
A lot of successes.
Actually, one thing I want to mention is the Mirakl certification program as well, which is a great education course, online courses for partners or operators, and then the certification programs. We're proud to have gotten, I think, 150 of Mirakl certifications amongst our team. Many have multiple. So
that's excellent. Great. And we're doing the certification edition every year, so we are very excited, and thank you for your partnership.
Sure. It's developer, architect, business analyst, and project manager, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Great education program you have for partners and for operators.
Excellent. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, thanks again for coming to talk to us at Shoptalk 2023.
Thank you very much, Tom. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure.